We're here today about 30 miles northeast of Edmonton in the heart of Alberta's industrial region. And today I'm here at the Alberta Midland Railway Terminal with Mr. Brent Cheek. Brent, how you doing?
I'm well, thanks.
All right, Brent, you're superintendent here. So what's going on at this railway terminal?
It's a storage and transit terminal. So we take in customer cars for storage and then we select them out when they want them for outbound. We have a transload system going up on the Beaver Hill yard. The crew just went inside there. And we also have a contractor on site doing car cleaning.
What's important about this region?
Well, it's really close to all the petrochemical facilities. We're located strategic on CN and CP, so it's a pretty much ideal location here in the heartland.
Can we see some of the railway operations?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. How's it going?
Good, you?
Good, good. Just if I understand correctly, so essentially CP, CN, they're bringing in the trains here from customer facilities. You guys are switching them into different trains and then moving them out on CP-CN's track.
We're actually more storage here, and then whenever they want specific cars out, then we dig them out and get them to them. Coming back.
Well, the main thing I hear is the guys who work out on the main line, well, they're never home, or the hours are incredibly variable versus working in the yard. It's a little bit more regular shifts.
Yeah, and you're called out at any time too.
And what's their job versus what's yours? Obviously you're driving the locomotive, but what are they doing down on the ground?
Well, they're hooking up the locomotive to the cars and then cutting in the air. And then there's another guy further down. He's going to make the cut on the cars that we need to get out. Normally it's two of us out here doing this.
Thanks again, Ian. Thanks for showing us what's going on here.
Thank you. You're welcome to come back anytime.
Awesome, will do.
Okay.
You must be Alex?
I am.
Alex, nice to meet you, Dev.
Nice to meet you too.
A lot of walking in this job.
But because CN dropped off on the track, we're out of room, so I can't clear.
Okay. Does that happen often?
No, not typically. Usually things work out where we can put CN stuff away.
So this is all a customer of CN's rail cars. So what's the better job, being down here or up in the locomotive?
Both are pretty good, but Ian's the best there is, so it's nice with him up there.
Yeah. So the answer is the best job is being down here when Ian's driving.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still learning that part. It's not as smooth. Hit the 643. I'll start you back and I'll stop you when I need the line switch.
So the train's going in right now. It's going to drop off a few cars. Gonna come back up that way and then gonna scoot into this track here to pick up those two remaining cars sitting there. Does it ever happen where you have cars in the wrong order?
Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately sometimes they get scrambled.
Now when it gets sent to the railroad like CN or CP, do they care a lot about what order it's in?
Not typically, they just care that the right numbers are what they're supposed to be taken.
What does the training look like to be able to do this job?
There's some in-classroom stuff, but a lot of it's on the job with guys like us that have been doing it to keep an eye on everything.
Well, thanks again, guys, for showing me around all the railway operations. Pleasure to meet you guys.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yep. Are you guys heading down to the Stampede?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, maybe I'll meet up with Rich and Josh down there. We're here on Stevens Avenue at the Calgary Stampede. I'm here with Josh Huster, Chief Strategy Officer and co-founder of Alpenglow. Josh, nice to meet you.
You as well.
Josh, at Alpenglow, you guys buy and operate railroads. I'm really curious to know what goes into acquiring a railroad.
Oh, what we look for are relationships. That's really what sets us apart. Every business we bought, we've known the owner and the founder for a very long time, and we built trust. What we look for is a company that offers a unique service offering to their customers. So why is that customer using that rail provider? And if there's a story that's defensible and we believe that they're going to be there long term and there's a growth story, then we get excited. Refining and petrochemical is really our main focus. So that's kind of our bread and butter. And I think we're the best in the business in handling energy products for our customers.
And now I'm here with the man himself, Rich Montgomery, CEO of Alpenglow. Rich, thanks for having me out.
Good to see you, Deb.
You started Alpenglow with 4 partners. Tell me a little bit about how it all came together.
It was myself, Josh Huster, our Chief Strategy Officer, Darcy Brady, our Chief Operating Officer, and Henning Von Kalm. All worked together at another railroad company for many years. Now we've been together for 15 to 20 years. We fed off of each other, had a lot of good ideas that we wanted to take out to the market. And we saw an opportunity to do that for ourselves. And we decided to leave and create Alpenglow.
What would you say was maybe one of the greatest challenges that you faced when starting?
The biggest challenge is always making sure you have the right capital partner when you do these things. So we had to go find the right banks and the right co-investors in the company. So we took almost a year on Wall Street to do that. We lived on Wall Street for about a year.
Okay.
We were there every week for a year, working with various capital partners, trying to identify the right people. And before you knew it, our story had got out to the market, and we went from knocking on doors to our phone ringing, which was a really good feeling.
What would you say is that world's impression of the rail industry?
The space that we wanted to be in was a space that was really customer focused and growth focused. That has been our sort of mantra from day one, is we grow those customer relationships, and as a result the businesses grow. Many rail companies will tell the customer the service they're going to get, whereas we try to ask the customer what they need. You'll find that we are, if not the safest company in our business, we're one of them. And it's really because that's what our customers need us to be.
What's your safety record this year so far?
We've got a perfect safety record.
Great to hear. Thanks again.
Thanks, Deb.